Good morning, Belen. I'm Joey Pereira.
And I'm Alex Dominguez.
And welcome to this edition of WBLN for January 15, 2019. Congratulations to the incoming class of 2026, which received their acceptance Friday. Over 350 students from all over Miami-Dade applied to Belen, and 175 were accepted. Welcome, future Wolverines. The spring season of the Ignatian Center is underway with our newest exhibition in the Saladrigas Gallery. The ICA has partnered with the Belen Alumni Association and the Beam section to bring you this amazing exhibition. The gallery concert series will be on Friday, January 25th at 7:30 p.m., featuring our award-winning Belen Jazz Band. The concert will feature their amazing talent, but also will have our very own Maestro Rubai playing in the concert alongside special guest artist and alumnus Oscar Bustillo. There will be an artist reception on January 26th at 7 p.m. The artist will be on hand to speak about their work. Finally, our guest curator, Ricardo Pauyosa, will be on hand January 31st for a curator's talk about the theme of the exhibit.
Last Thursday, Ms. San Juan's APR history class visited the Patricia and Phyllis Frost Art Museum located on the campus of Florida International University. During the visit, students examined multiple exhibits that contain sculptures, painting, sketches, and other types of artworks.
George Perez is with us now to bring us the latest on the government shutdown.
Hey Joey. Hello Alex. With last month's government shutdown reaching 25 days and counting, thousands of government employees aren't receiving pay for their work, with them not receiving their paychecks. How are these government workers responding to the crisis at hand?
While talks between the Democratic Party and President Trump are at a standstill, 800,000 government employees are currently working without receiving pay. Because of this, many workers have begun to take sick days or just not show up to work entirely. A recent example of this would be here in Miami International Airport during this past weekend. Due to a lack of TSA screeners that had not shown up to work on Saturday, an entire concourse had to be closed. Even outside of Miami, things are still looking grim. In Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the lines for all TSA checkpoints were each running for more than an hour long. The airport had later advised passengers to arrive more than 2 hours before their departure time if they were to catch their flight.
Morale is a huge concern. I mean, it is about as low as I've seen in 13 years, and it's getting worse because the uncertainty of what we're dealing with.
With this in mind, when will these 800,000 workers finally get paid? Well, TSA has already announced that they will partially pay employees who worked on December 22nd, and that all TSA workers will receive a bonus for working during the holiday season. But even so, that doesn't make up for the 25 days that these people have been without paychecks to support themselves and their families.
You have over 100 workers who are furloughed, and those who are working without pay, literally plowing day in, day out without a paycheck. You have countless people here at the airport, right? TSA workers just below us who are working without pay, assisting travelers, making sure that that we are safe as we travel to Washington, D.C., and are doing it without a paycheck. People who are worrying about how to pay their mortgage, how to pay their rent, how to survive. To the president and to Mitch McConnell, I would say that I would hope they could put themselves in the shoes of our constituents, the folks who are gathered here behind us.
With everything said, let's hope that those currently working without pay will receive their paycheck soon. For WBLN, this has been George.
Pompeo is on a marathon in the Middle East tour, which has taken him to Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates. Michael Fresco joins us in the studio with a new report from the Wall Street Journal on Iran.
Thank you, Alex. Yes, the Wall Street Journal has issued a new report on a possible military action that was in place last year. The action, the Pentagon was asked to work on plans for a military strike on Iran. According to the journal, the White House's National Security Council made the request after an attack on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad in September of 2018. It was reportedly carried out by a militant group backed by Iran. Officials told the journal that both Pentagon and State Department employees were shocked by the request. The report did not say whether any strategies were fully developed or provided to the White House. The journal also said it is unknown whether President Donald Trump knew about the request. This is Michael Fresco for WBLN News.
Morning, Belen. Here's your scoop for today. On Saturday, the Israeli competition in the winter at Ransom Everglades. All 5 Belen teams made it to the playoff round. Belen A, consisting of PJ Morales, Guillermo Malero, Alec Visoso, and Manny Gill, won the varsity division. Congrats to the boys. Now here's who's meeting after school today. The chess team will meet today and tomorrow at 3 in room F203. The archery club will meet today and at 3 at Little Abner. History club will meet today at 3 in room I-103, and NHS will have a meeting today at 3:15 in the Roca Theater. Now stay with us as we bring you weather and sports after these messages.
What is Belen? You are Belen.
This is Belen.
A man for others. Men for others.
We are Belen.
Good morning, Belen. Here's your weather for today. Now today it's going to be bright and sunny, with temperatures going only to 74 degrees. Precipitation will only be at 10% and humidity will be at 60%. Going in later tonight, it's going to go down all the way to 54 degrees, but still going to be nice and clear. Going into later this week, we're going to see temperatures in the mid to high 70s, and it will cool down for the following week. That's all for weather. Now into sports.
Here are your sports for today. Yesterday, the varsity soccer team celebrated Senior Day with a big win, defeating Miami Central by a score of 11-0. 12 seniors were honored at halftime. Scoring for the Wolverines were Jason Rapine with 5 goals, Gianluca Mejia Lucas Fernandez, Alfredo Avilahud, Andres Luter, Ethan Naos, Luciano Petocci. Each had a goal apiece. The freshman basketball team will host Cardinal Gibbons at 7 p.m. Last night, the junior varsity basketball team defeated Miami Springs Senior High by a score of 62-29. The team was led by Adrian Delgado with 11 points and Gabriel Marrero and Michael Zaharis with 9 points each. Tickets to the Columbus vs. Belen basketball game this Thursday can be purchased in the bookstore. Supplies are limited. Student tickets sell for $10, adult tickets sell for $15. VIP parking tickets can be purchased in the bookstore for $5 beginning at 12 p.m. Supply are limited. The Heat begin a 4-game road trip tonight against the Bucks. They hope to stay hot after 2 straight wins against the Celtics and the Grizzlies. That's all for sports, and now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Louis. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's all our news for today. I'm Joy Pereira.
And I'm Alex Dominguez. From everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day and stay golden, Wolverines.